I'm back to Tell the Truth channel. Please like, share my content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and what other content that y'all go on. I appreciate that very much. And please hit the bell. I appreciate that too. I am in Jesus and Jesus is in me. All right. Jesus want me to talk about some things. And I'm about to talk about some things. And it's about how man's act towards women's and how women's act towards man's. And then I have some things I want to talk about, but I'm going to talk about this first. Not about the ladies and the man's. No, not that first. I'm going to talk about how people criticize people. That's what I want to talk about. You know how people see you out there in the world. When they see you out there in the world, you all dressed up, looking good. They can't see exactly who you are because you have all of this that you put on. You cover yourself up so they can't see exactly your true form. So when you are in your own private little zone in your own house, and people cannot see inside your home because that's your own private zone and nobody can see up in there. But if you got cameras in your house and people can see everything inside your house and every little thing you do and every step you make, these people can see it because it's in your house, because they got it in your house. I have people that have cameras outside my building on the light poles. So if I open my window, they can see straight through my house. I have people that have cameras in my bathroom. So I don't have to cut on my bathroom light. All they have to do is click their light on upstairs that live up over me to see in my house. Okay. So if you can't see a person's true form when they're out there in the world, and you can't see a person's true form inside their house, unless they got cameras in your house, they can see your true form. So if people see in my body, be me being naked, and they can see my body, how else could you see somebody else's body if you got cameras in somebody's house? That's the only way you be able to see somebody's true form, if you have cameras in people's house. If you don't have a camera in nobody's house, you can't see nobody's true form. So if you see somebody getting on YouTube and talking about how somebody's body looks, because they have cameras in your house, how you going to see how somebody's body looks if you don't have cameras in people's houses? And then they had a nerve to try to make a joke out of somebody else's body because they got cameras in their house to see how a person look inside their house. Now, who is the one that has the problem? Because you will never be able to see what a person have. You will never be able to see a person's true form if you can't see inside their house. Common sense. Like I told the police, these people have cameras in my house. They have them placed outside on the light pole. So if I open my window, my blinds, they can see right inside my house. If I'm in my bathroom doing whatever I do in my toilet, they cut on their light so they can see how my body look. How you going to see a person's body if you don't have cameras in their house? And when this police came to my house and I told him that these people have cameras in my house, and he just say, oh, they do? They got cameras? You got cameras in here? Yeah. And then when I told them, ain't nothing we can do about it, ma'am. The only thing you can do is just talk. They didn't even say go down to the police station and make a police report. It probably wasn't going to do nothing if I even went down there and make a police report. Which they would have just, all they had to do was say, all right, well, we're going to send somebody here in your house, to send somebody here to see where these cameras at in your house. But no, they didn't say that. They didn't say that. They just said, oh, okay. And left. But these people that live over me, I could play my music. They would call the police. And the police would come beating on my door and tell me, well, ma'am, you need to turn your music down or we're going to have to fine you. Seriously? When I just told y'all that these people had cameras in my house, did you say, well, let me get the police. We're going to go upstairs to these people's house and see where these cameras at in your house? No, they didn't do that. No. So then they sit here and they blast it all on YouTube. Oh, we see how your body looks. Yeah, you see how my body looks because you have cameras in my house to see how my body looks. If you didn't have cameras in my house, you wouldn't be able to see how my body looks. That's common sense. So when people sit there and try to talk about people, and they criticizing people, but they study cutting on that light, trying to see how my body look, though. My body must not look too bad if they keep clipping on that light, trying to see how it look. So they must like what they see if they keep clicking on that light, trying to see how my body looks. So they must love it because they constantly keep clicking on that light, trying to see how it looks. And let me tell y'all something else. Ladies, don't worry about what men think about you. Because men is doing the same thing that we do. They wearing makeup on their face, what they shouldn't be wearing. Both earrings on their ears that they shouldn't be having on. And they had the nerve to criticize us. They talk about, like they talked about Jennifer Lopez, her booty. She shouldn't have got rid of her booty because of what they thought about her. She should have kept her booty because God gave her that booty. If it weren't for God, she wouldn't have had the booty that she had. And she shouldn't have got rid of it. You don't get rid of what God give you. Whatever God give you, God love what he gave you. You only worry about what God think about you, not what man think about you, because man is fickle. They don't even love their own self, because if they did, they wouldn't criticize how women's look and how women's supposed to look. And ladies, don't go out there changing your soul just to make these men happy. Be yourself, because if you don't be yourself, then they're not going to want you no way. They're either going to accept you for who you are or don't accept you at all. Good. If they can't accept you for who you are, then you don't need to be around these people. You don't need to be around them. Be yourself. Don't go changing yourself unless you want to change yourself for yourself, not for no man. Do not do that. Be yourself. Because you better believe that a man is not going to change himself for you. He's going to be himself. How many times ladies done told mans, why don't you cut the hair off your face? And then what mans do? They sit there and they talk smack about it because you asked them to do something. But when it comes to a man telling a woman, well, I think you need to get bigger boobs, a big butt, do something about your face and make them happy. But is they going to do that? No. If you tell a man, why don't you go get a facelift for yourself? They're not going to do that. Cut the hair off your face. They're not going to do that. Because they're going to be them. But they don't want y'all to be y'all. Be y'allself. Honey, I'm going to be myself. Because if the man can't accept me for who I am, then step off. Keep walking. Because I'm going to be me. And if I want to wear makeup, I'm going to wear because I want to wear it. Not for what man want me to wear. If I'm going to keep my booty, I'm going to keep my booty. I don't care about what man think. My booty is my booty. God gave me this booty and I'm going to keep it. God gave me my breast. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep everything God gave me. And if man can't, if he can't get with the program, then step off. And that's the way y'all should feel about it, ladies. If you're going to do something, do it for you, not for no man. Because ain't no man going to do for you. He's not going to change himself for you. So don't change yourself for him. Be yourself. And if you want to criticize, let them do that. Because you know what? When somebody is criticizing you, they criticizing themselves. That's what they doing. They literally talking about themselves. Because if you put cameras in everybody's house, you will see everybody's true form. And you will see exactly how everybody look. So you better believe that everybody is hiding they self. Because if they wasn't, they would have you would have cameras in everybody else's house to see how they look. So when you see people with their true form, if you get a chance to ever see a person true form, then you will see their true self. People cover up their self because they don't want you to see their true self. When you covering up yourself, ladies, you covering up yourself because you want to cover up yourself and look good for you, not for no man. Because man's going to do them. The way they want to do them, they're going to do them. Don't nobody complain about mans that got little penises. Don't nobody complain about that. Don't nobody complain about a man because he's skinny and ain't got no muscles. Don't no women's complain about that. We don't complain about how mans look. Mans complain about how we look. And ladies, y'all need to stop that. You need to not worry about what they think about us. The only person you need to worry about is what God think about you. That's the only person you need to worry about is what God think about you. Because God is the one made you. God made us in his image. And God loves us the way we are. Flaws and all, he loves us just the way we are. And if you got to worry about what mans think, then you're not one of God's child. Because you're going to love you for who you is, and you're going to love another person for who they are. So it shouldn't matter of what they think. Keep being yourself. Don't worry about it. And like I said, these people have cameras in my house. That's the only way they can see my body, because they have cameras in my house. So this is what I want to talk about. And like Tyra Banks, because a man got something to say about your forehead, don't give a care about that. Don't worry about what they think about your forehead. You have a beautiful forehead. Jennifer Lopez, you had a beautiful booty. You should have kept that booty. Regardless of what they thought about it, you should have kept that booty. And Tyra Banks, keep your forehead. You beautiful with your forehead. Ain't nothing wrong with your forehead. You are beautiful. You was made in the image of God. He gave you that forehead. Work with it. You beautiful. Just like you are, Jennifer Lopez. You're beautiful. Don't worry about what these men think. Because if they can't accept you for who you are, then they're not the one for you. That's not who God wants you to be with. That's what y'all think about. Thank y'all for listening to me, ladies and mans. So stop judging people and worrying about how people look. Because look at y'all. Y'all is the one trying to be like us. Stop wearing the earrings. Stop getting your hair done like ladies with the weed in your hair. Yeah, y'all got weed in y'all hair. Wearing with what? Earrings, makeup, everything a woman is wearing, y'all is doing the same thing. So how you going to judge a woman when you are trying to be a woman? Think about that before you call somebody out. Thank y'all for listening to me. Jesus love you, Father love you, the Holy Ghost, the angels, and the ancestors, and I love y'all. And I will be back to talk to y'all again soon. Have a good day and a blessed day.